This is Saving Teen Lives. I'm Chris Monestere, co-host Margaret Martinez, my co-host Sherry Holmes, my advocacy that helps me, Margaret Martha Lobaz Amayas helps me. I might not have a name right, but anyway, that's Saving Teen Lives and talking to parents about what distraction driving can do, what speed can do, because it plays a factor in your child's life. Get that devastating call, not knowing whether your teen was survived at the scene of an accident or was your teen disabled, permanent injured, and in the hospital and don't know until you get there. It's devastating because my saw the look on my parents. But moral is speed can play a factor and take a life or it can permanent injury. And long-term care does get expensive if you don't have the proper policy to cover and help you with long-term care because so many times they're permanent injury and they need help to transfer from wheelchair to the bed, to the tub, to the commode, whatever they need transferring for. It's devastating. When you rent, the lift to transfer them is very expensive. And I went through it 48 years ago. And thank God that my insurance from Medicaid paid for the stuff that we needed to. But if I had not had that, my mom and dad didn't have the money to rent these machines or rent what I needed to transfer. But as I get older in life, my accident becomes back on me and repeats. And that's going to happen to your teens if they don't get to move, motivate, or get to do for themselves because you have to dress them, you have to feed them, you have to bathe them. My parents did it all until I started getting feeling back and getting the movement back where I can motivate and move for myself and became where I can do what I needed to do. And then September, I was walking. By the end of September, I was walking and able to go to college and walk. I still use my wheelchairs because of my injuries doesn't allow me being paralyzed on the left side. I did get movement back on the right side. That could happen, and it couldn't happen. Your child can be permanent injured waist down or permanent injured from the shoulders down or permanent injured on one side. You just don't never know. But parents, your children are precious gifts from God, and you need, I'm not telling you what anyone needs to do. Single mom, single dad, both parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, new parents that are just now becoming parents. Saving Teen Lives is why I started this, and I'm the founder of Saving Teen Lives. And this was the purpose because I had a fall January 15th and had to have surgery. And coming to find out from the doctor today, I'm going to be another 6 or 9 months before I could even be able to put the right amount of pressure on my left leg because of everything. They had to put the rod in and everything is so sensitive and I'm just finding this out. It's going to take me a good 6 or 9 months to get back. That could happen to your teen. That could happen to your child from being distraction driving. And as they get older in life, this accident becomes back on you, comes back on your child. And I'm just saying, parents, please put your teens first and talk to them about distraction driving. And parents, put family back together. Put your kids first, not your job first, not your friends first. Put your children first because they are precious gifts from God. And I'm just wanting to come here just to give an eye opener of what I got to go through since I had my surgery, coming to find out 6 to 9 months I'm going to be before the knee and the ligaments and from the surgery gets back to being normal, where I can put the pressure and be able to stand. I'm standing, but to stand and walk like I want to walk in short distance inside my home, or from my wheelchair to my recliner, or from my wheelchair to my bed. I can't do that because the knee won't let me do it because of the tendonitis and stuff that I have from the surgery and being sensitive. I just found this out today. I got 6 to 9 months. If you don't have a long-term care policy, if your child becomes permanent disabled and you have to rent a lift, that gets expensive, very expensive. And thank God that I had Medicaid and it helped my parents pay for them to transfer me from the bed to the wheelchair and then from the wheelchair to the tub and etc. or wherever or into the car or and they had to take the lift with them whenever I got out of the car to help get me into the wheelchair, you know. So I'm just saying, parents, put your children first and not your job first. If your job can't understand, you got child coming from school and home and you need to be home and talk and be a family member, maybe it's time that you find a job that can comprehend for you and realize that you have children, put your children first. I'm not saying you have to switch jobs, just talk so you can be home with your children and talk to them. You know, because your children can become disabled when you get that devastating call. You don't want that phone call like my parents got, and just to see the look on their face. It's hard when your child's laying in that emergency room and on that gurney, and they see the expression and can't say anything, but they can feel and see what's going on, you know. So I'm just saying that parents, please put your children first. And I do. Go to my website that I have, savingteen-lives.org, and read my stories there. I got literatures there that could help you save your teen. I got documents about distraction driving. I got documents that what you can do to reduce the speed on your children's car when they're driving. There's documents there. There's links to all the documents. And my YouTube channel is on there. My link to my book is on there. There's a bill that's on my website that was passed saving about distraction driving from the governor that passed and it took effect. But, you know, moral, the thing is that no parent should have to go through or see their teen become permanent injury because of distraction driving. Cell phones, alcohol, drugs plays a factor in social media, talking, texting while driving. You know, distraction, radio because you don't like the song, you're gonna change it. Uh, that's a distraction. Or you got to put a DVD in, CD into your radio while you're driving. That's a distraction. So on your action, parents to go and talk with your children about distraction driving and see a safety class, safety course on what distraction driving and what safety speed, what safety is on speed. And you'd be amazed at what you would see what speed can do. You'd be amazed. And I just, God bless everyone. I hope this reaches someone that we open their eyes and see this.